Hello, everyone, and welcome to Speak English with Olly. I'm Olly, and today we're talking about something very fun in English, idioms and expressions.
Hi, Ollie. Hi, everyone. I love idioms because they sound interesting, but sometimes they are a little confusing.
That's true, Mia. Idioms are phrases where the words don't always mean what you think, but people use them all the time in everyday English.
Yes, and if you know idioms, your English will sound more natural, like you are a native speaker.
Exactly. Let's try one. The first idiom is, it's raining cats and dogs.
That sounds so funny. Cats and dogs falling from the sky?
No, not really. When we say, it's raining cats and dogs, we mean it is raining a lot, very heavily.
Ah, I understand. So if I go outside and the rain is very strong, I can say, wow, it's raining cats and dogs today.
Perfect, Mia. That's how you use it.
Okay, give me another one.
All right. The second idiom is break the ice.
Does this mean breaking real ice like in a drink?
Not this time. Break the ice means to start talking to people in a friendly way, especially when people are quiet or shy.
Oh, so if I meet a new classmate and I say, hi, I'm Mia, nice to meet you, I am breaking the ice?
Yes, exactly. You are starting the conversation and making people feel comfortable.
I like that. It feels very friendly.
Here's one more. The third idiom is piece of cake.
I love cake. Does it mean something delicious?
Not really. When something is a piece of cake, it means it is very easy.
Ah, okay. So if my English homework is simple, I can say, this homework is a piece of cake.
Exactly right, Mia.
These idioms are really fun. They make English sound more colorful.
Yes, and we'll keep practicing them together. Welcome back, everyone. In the last part, Mia and I practiced 3 idioms. It's raining cats and dogs, break the ice, and piece of cake. Today, we're going to learn 3 more idioms. This time, they are all about feelings and emotions.
Ooh, I like this topic because people always talk about their feelings and idioms make it more fun.
Exactly. Let's start with the first one. Over the moon.
Over the moon? That sounds magical. What does it mean?
When someone says, I'm over the moon, it means they are very, very happy.
Ah, okay. So if I get a good grade on my English test, I can say, I'm over the moon because I did so well.
Perfect example, Mia. You don't need to actually fly to the moon. It just means you feel so happy that you could.
I like that. It makes happiness sound bigger.
Exactly. Now the second idiom is all ears.
All ears? Do we suddenly become ears?
Not really. When you say I'm all ears, it means I'm listening very carefully and giving you all my attention.
Ah, I see. So if you say, Mia, I have something important to tell you, I can answer, okay, Ollie, I'm all ears.
Yes, that's exactly right. It shows that you are ready to listen.
That's nice. It makes listening sound more serious and kind.
Yes. And the third idiom today is under the weather.
Under the weather, does it mean you are standing under the sun or rain?
Good guess, but not this time. Under the weather means you are feeling a little sick or unwell.
Ah, okay. So if I wake up with a cold, I can say, I don't feel great today. I'm under the weather.
Exactly, Mia. That's a polite and common way to say you are not feeling well.
I like that. It's soft, but people will understand.
Yes, and it's very useful because people often ask, how are you? If you feel sick, you can use this idiom.
So today we learned 3 new idioms:
over the moon, all ears, and under the weather.
That's right. And now, just like before, we will practice using them in little conversations so everyone can hear how they sound in real life. All right, everyone, welcome back. In the last part, we learned 3 idioms about feelings, over the moon, all ears, and under the weather. Now it's time to practice them in short conversations, just like we did before.
Yes, I really like practicing because it helps me imagine real-life situations. Then, when I speak English, the idioms come more easily to my mind.
Exactly, Mia. Practice makes everything easier. Let's start with over the moon. Imagine you just got a really good grade in your English test.
Olly, guess what? I got 95% on my English test. I'm over the moon right now.
That's amazing, Mia. And I can answer, wow, congratulations. You worked so hard. You really deserve that grade.
That sounds like a real conversation. I think students listening to us can try this when something good happens in their life.
Exactly. Maybe they can say, I'm over the moon because I got a new job, or I'm over the moon because I'm going on holiday.
Yes, that's a good idea. Okay, let's try the second idiom, all ears.
All right. Imagine I want to tell you a secret. Mia, I have something interesting to tell you.
Really? Okay, Olly, I'm all ears. Tell me everything.
That's perfect. And then I could say, well, I just found out that next week we are going on a class trip.
That's fun. I think I'm all ears is very easy to use because people always share stories on news.
Yes, and when you say I'm all ears, it shows that you are interested and really paying attention.
All right, let's do the last one, under the weather.
Good idea. Imagine I call you on the phone and ask, hi, Mia, how are you today?
Hi, Olly. I'm not feeling so good today. I think I'm a little under the weather.
That's perfect. And I can answer, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you get better soon. Maybe you should rest and drink some tea.
That feels so natural. I like how it's a polite way to say I'm sick without making it sound too strong.
Yes, exactly. Sometimes you don't want to say, I'm very ill, but you can say, I'm under the weather, and people will understand.
So now we practice all 3 idioms in real conversations. Over the moon, all ears, and under the weather.
That's right, Mia. And in the next part, we're going to learn even more idioms that you can use every day. Welcome back, everyone. In the last part, Mia and I practiced idioms about feelings, over the moon, all ears, and under the weather. Now, we're going to learn 3 new idioms that are very useful in daily life.
Ooh, I'm excited for this. Idioms about daily life are really helpful because we can use them almost every day.
Yes, exactly. Let's start with the first one. Hit the nail on the head.
That sounds a little dangerous. Are we talking about real nails, like when you build a house?
Good question, but no, not this time. When we say someone hit the nail on the head, it means they said something exactly right or described a situation perfectly.
Oh, I see. So it's like when someone explains the problem clearly and everyone agrees.
Yes, exactly. For example, imagine you and I are talking about why English can be difficult. You say, it's hard because people speak very quickly. I could answer, yes, Mia, you hit the nail on the head. That's exactly the problem.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. It's like saying you are 100% correct.
Yes, that's a good way to remember it.
All right, what's the second idiom?
The second one is spill the beans.
That sounds funny. Like when you drop beans on the floor?
That's what it sounds like, but no. When we say spill the beans, it means to tell a secret or share information that was supposed to be private.
Ah, okay. So if I tell someone my friend's surprise birthday plan, I just spilled the beans.
Yes, that's right. Let's do a little role play. I'll start. Acting voice. Mia, did you know about Sarah's surprise party?
Oh no, who told you? That was supposed to be a secret. Someone spilled the beans.
Perfect. That's exactly how it works. All right, what about the last idiom?
The third one today is cost an arm and a leg.
That sounds scary. Does it mean you lose your arm and your leg?
Don't worry, it's not so serious. When something costs an arm and a leg, it means it is very, very expensive.
Ah, okay. So if I buy a new phone that is super expensive, I can say, this phone cost me an arm and a leg.
Yes, that's a great example. Let's do another role play. Imagine we're talking about holidays.
Acting voice. Mia, did you enjoy your trip to London?
Yes, it was amazing, but the hotel cost an arm and a leg.
Exactly. That's how people use it in daily life when talking about expensive things like holidays, clothes, or even phones.
So today we learned 3 new idioms: hit the nail on the head, spill the beans, and cost an arm and a leg.
Yes, and in the next part, we'll practice them in longer conversations so you can really hear how they work in everyday English. Welcome back, everyone. In the last part, we learned 3 idioms about daily life, like hit the nail on the head, spill the beans, and cost an arm and a leg. Now, let's practice them in real-life conversations.
Yes, I'm excited. This is the best part because it feels like we are in real situations.
Exactly, Mia. Let's start with the first idiom, hit the nail on the head. Imagine we're in class and we're talking about why English is sometimes difficult for learners.
Olly, I think the hardest part of English is the pronunciation because the words are not always pronounced the way they're written.
Yes, Mia, you hit the nail on the head. That is one of the biggest challenges for students.
That sounds like a real conversation. I think teachers probably use this idiom often when they want to say, yes, you are exactly right.
Yes, and it's a nice way to agree with someone and give them confidence.
All right, let's move to the second idiom, spill the beans.
Okay, imagine we're sitting in a cafe and I'm trying to keep a secret about a surprise party.
Olly, you look like you're hiding something. What is it?
Hmm, I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Oh, come on, Olly. Spill the beans. You know I won't tell anyone.
All right, fine. We are planning a surprise party for Sarah next week.
Aha! I knew it. Thanks for spilling the beans, Olly.
See, that idiom works perfectly when you want someone to share a secret or when they already did.
All right, now the third idiom, cost an arm and a leg.
Yes, imagine we are talking about shopping.
Olly, I really want to buy these shoes. They are so beautiful, but they cost an arm and a leg.
Wow, they must be really expensive. Maybe you should wait until there's a discount.
Yes, you're right. I don't want to spend all my money on just one pair of shoes.
Perfect. That's exactly how people use this idiom when talking about expensive things like holidays, clothes, or even phones.
So today we practiced 3 new idioms in conversations: hit the nail on the head, spill the beans, and cost an arm and a leg.
Yes, and these conversations show you how idioms make English sound more natural and interesting. In the next part, we're going to learn 3 more idioms that people often use in everyday conversations. Welcome back, everyone. In the last part, Mia and I practiced idioms about daily life, like hit the nail on the head, spill the beans, and cost an arm and a leg. Now we are going to learn 3 more idioms, and these are all very common in everyday conversations.
Great. I'm ready, Olly. Which one is first?
The first one is in the same boat.
In the same boat? Do we need to imagine a real boat on the water?
Not really. When you say we are in the same boat, It means we are in the same situation, usually a difficult one.
Ah, okay. So if we both forget to do our homework, we can say we are in the same boat.
Yes, exactly. Let me give another example. Imagine two friends lose their jobs at the same time. One says, I don't know what to do next. The other says, don't worry, we're in the same boat. Let's figure it out together.
That makes sense. It's like saying, I understand, because I have the same problem.
Exactly right, Mia. Okay, what's the second idiom? The second one is once in a blue moon.
That sounds beautiful, like something from a storybook. What does it mean?
It means something that happens very, very rarely. It doesn't happen often at all.
Ah, I see. So if I almost never eat ice cream, I can say, I only eat ice cream once in a blue moon.
Perfect example, Mia. Here's another one. He only visits his grandparents once in a blue moon, but when he does, they are very happy.
So it's a nice way to say, not often.
Yes, and people use it a lot in everyday English.
And the third idiom?
The third one today is the ball is in your court.
That sounds like tennis. Is it about sports?
Yes, it comes from tennis, but the meaning is different. The ball is in your court means it is your turn to make a decision or take action.
Ah, okay. So if I give you some advice and then I say, now you decide, I can also say, the ball is in your court.
Yes, that's perfect. Let's try a small example. Acting voice. Mia, I explained two options for your holiday. You can go to the beach or you can go to the mountains. Now the ball is in your court.
Okay, I'll think about it and let you know. Thanks, Ollie.
Excellent. That's how you use it when someone else needs to decide or take action.
So today we learned 3 idioms. In the same boat, once in a blue moon, and the ball is in your court.
Yes, and in the next part, we'll practice them in longer conversations so you can hear them how they sound in real situations.
Yes, this is my favorite part because it feels like we're acting out real life.
All right, let's start with in the same boat. Imagine you and I are both students and we forgot to study for the test.
Oh no, Ollie. I didn't study for the test at all. I'm so nervous.
Don't worry, Mia. You're not alone. I didn't study either. We're in the same boat.
That's so true. This idiom is great when you want to show someone that you understand because you have the same problem.
Exactly. It makes people feel less worried because they know they're not alone.
Okay, now let's try the second idiom. Once in a blue moon. Imagine we're talking about eating out at a restaurant. Alice, do you eat out at restaurants often?
No, not really. I usually cook at home. I only go to a restaurant once in a blue moon.
Yes, me too. Eating out is fun, but I don't do it very often. It's something special.
Exactly. This idiom makes it sound like the event is rare and maybe a little special when it happens.
All right, let's practice the last one. The ball is in your court.
Okay, imagine I give you two options for the weekend. Acting voice. Mia, we can go to the park for a picnic, or we can go to the cinema and watch a movie. What do you prefer?
That's a hard choice. But Ollie, you're the one who suggested it. So the ball is in your court.
Perfect. And then I can answer, okay, in that case, let's go to the park. I think the weather will be nice.
That sounds great. This idiom is really helpful when you want someone else to make the final decision.
So today we practiced 3 idioms in conversations. In the same boat, once in a blue moon, and the ball is in your court.
Yes, and with all the idioms we learned in this episode, English feels more colorful and natural.
That's right, Mia. And remember, listeners, don't worry if you can't remember all of them at once. The more you practice, the easier it becomes.
Yes, and try using 1 or 2 idioms in your daily conversations, and soon you'll remember them without thinking too much.
That's a great tip. And now we have reached the end of today's episode. Thank you for joining us on Speak English with Olly. Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep smiling as you learn.
Yes, and remember, English is a journey. Every step makes you better. See you next time.
Bye, everyone.